The timeline of human history. This is a timeline of human history made by anthropologists, and you can see the handyman on above the timeline. It's called Homo habilis. 这是巧能人。And the next Homo erectus is upright man, 直立人。And do you have textbook or you can share with your classmates? And the next is Homo sapiens. It's modern people like us, 智人. And today we are going to discuss Homo floresiensis. It's our topic, 后拉人. Its Chinese translation is a little strange. 后拉人. You may feel it's strange, but after we finish this lesson, you will know more about this. Okay, jump to the next. You see what comes to your mind? Okay, we see it. We saw it before. Okay, next. And now I'm going to play the CD and listen carefully because it will maybe it will be the exam later in the second class. Then highlight the words you don't know. And if you have any questions, just raise your hand and ask me. After listening to the CD, I will ask you some questions. Okay.
6B. The people that time forgot. While excavating a cave on the Indonesian island of Flores, archaeologists made an astonishing and unexpected find, a very unusual human skeleton. At first we thought it was a child, says Mike Morwood, one of the archaeologists involved in the project.
To the paragraph, and you may hear some words you think it's familiar because we just saw it. It's Homo erectus. Homo erectus is, do I need to explain again? You know, this Homo erectus is 直立人, and this is our topic today. And this is the Homo sapiens, it's us. Okay, then, and I'm going to introduce vocabularies. And it's on the line 1, we can see excavating. Excavate is, do you know excavate?
Just like dig into a cave and trying to discover something in it.
And I can explain clearly, is to reveal or extract by digging. And do you know the Chinese translation?
Well,
Okay, let me tell you. 挖掘. It can, okay, next. Line 4. Astonishing means surprising. Surprising. And in line 15, inspection means investigation. 调查的意思，更深入。Then the next paragraph, line 16, anthropologist. Do you know anthropologist is?
人类学家。
Good. You did very well. Someone who studies human antiques. Then next, contrary, opposite, oppose, in nature or tendency. 中文的解释就是相反。然后 next, on earth, similar to excavating. it means discover or extract. Okay, after introducing the vocabularies, I believe you will know more about what we are talking about. So let's begin to the first paragraph. And then I will pick up someone to summarize the paragraph for me. So I will choose somebody. Are any volunteers? Okay, no. And then I will going to pick you up.
Okay. They found a strange human skeleton in the floors, and they once believed that he was a child, but by watching her skeleton, and they want to study more about this strange skeleton.
Okay, good. Me too. Then, okay, you can click. Archaeologists found a human skeleton in Indonesia, in the island of Flores. At first, they thought it was a modern child, but it doesn't seem like what they suggested before. Ago. Okay. and before we jump to the second paragraph, I would like to introduce you about Flores. You may not know where it is. It's in Indonesia, of course, but where? So please turn to page 5. Thank you. Check the box above the Antarctica. It's the red point. Over here. You see it? You know where it is, right? Okay, let's go back. And the second paragraph is a bit lengthy, so I prepared 4 features, and I will ask you. And then, the second paragraph is talking about, in order to figure out the skeleton, the scientists helped the anthropologists send it back to Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, to take a closer look. And there are 4 features in the skeleton. So please help me find out the 4 features. And now I would like to invite someone to tell me about the features. Any volunteers? Okay, thank you.
Small brain.
Small brain, yes. It's the most important of all. I think you are very clever. And then it's
a female.
yes. And she's also an adult, not a child. Then anyone? Okay, I will give you the answer. 1, she's an adult. Then she lived about 18,000 years ago, the same time that modern people have existed. That means we human people existed with the Homo floresiensis, but we don't know. It's a missing link of human Homo origins And then she shares similar features like forehead and jaws with early human and Homo erectus, 直立人. So, and the last one is you just say it. Okay, next. The third paragraph, I would like you to know more about this paragraph. So, originally, scientists thought their small brain is caused by a rare disease. But things are not like that. Soon they discovered other skeletons they extracted in the cave in the Flores is sharing the same characteristics as this first female skeleton. Then next, had they discovered a new species? The species is this Homo floresiensis. Then we can see the Homo floresiensis is shorter than other species like Homo erectus and sapiens. So they have a nickname, habit. Then there's comes a numbers of questions, and next I have to introduce the next teacher, telling us what's the questions of the Floresiensis.
Hi, I'm Nancy. It's my turn to introduce you more about the Homo floresiensis. First, I need some volunteers to help me read the textbook.